from the home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Tampa Bay attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jarrell Cotton will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now to the plate, Malik Smith. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll step off and try again. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the A's will have to deal with a threat to run from the get-go.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Pickoff move to second, and he's back easily. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runners back. Smith over at second. Refsnyder at first with no outs. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Zero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Stepping up now, C.J. Cron, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays strand just the one. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Matt Andriese is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Standing in, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Field is there, and it's a very quick inning as the... Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Wendell, a native of the state of Delaware. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Broxton's under it. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate, Jason Coates, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Down the first baseline. Olson comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Johnny Field, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Olson has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the... So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hard hit at third. To his left, Arroyo. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Chris Davis is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So digging in now, Matt Olson, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch, a fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a play! It's in time.
Batting 7th. Right fielder, Keon.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Runner in scoring position with Sujan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Davis at second with 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Andres, a California native, actually. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. Up next for the Rays, Willie Optimus. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Hernandez is there. One away. So striding in, Christian Arroyo. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Third inning, no score to this point. The next 0-2. Hit to first. Olsen takes it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
In now, Malik Smith. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
With two outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Benintendi. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Tampa. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Powell batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's a high pop-up. Arroyo over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Josh Begley, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
1-1 the count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is pulled into right. Coates is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order. We'll head Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is there on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Joey Wendell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, field. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Coates. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Olsen has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Johnny Field. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now batting, Willie Optimus. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Skied into very shallow right, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through two outs here in the fifth. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down go the... Digging in and looking for more, Malik Smith. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. High in the air into shallow left center. Semien ranging into the outfield. One away.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rob Refsnyder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
In the air now out to left field. Benintendi will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll see 8-9. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Wendell has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, Josh Begley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. Second
So the
baseman.
lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. This one's flared toward left center. Field sprinting after it, and there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Strand 1. We are still scoreless. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's C.J. Cron now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. And the throw in gets away from him.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the 1st out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Left fielder. Johnny.
Stepping in, Johnny Field. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Fastball off the plate away for ball one. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit's all they get. Eighth inning. Ready for another shot now. Willie Optimus, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Santiago Casilla been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. On to the eighth now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Ready now, Christian Arroyo. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One left for Tampa. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, Olson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first. Home. Right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
For Oakland, right fielder, Keon Broxton.
Standing in, Keon Broxton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Jake Smolinski will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Ramos is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in, Josh Begley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Stephen Piscotty will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Field has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland.
Number 5.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's 1 for 4. Jesus Sucre is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
And
a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Joey Wendell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Hit hard down the line. but a foul ball, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And this is Jamie Schultz. Comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2. Schultz, a 5'10" right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there, as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Popped him up. Optimus over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A 3-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.